this business mathematics assignment, our group has chosen CP500 by Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia, IRBM, as our topic. As you can see right here, the contents of our topic would be introduction, problem solution, conclusion, and last but not least is the reference.
Firstly, I will talk about annuity. An annuity is a collection of payments that are made at regular periods. Regular saving account deposits, monthly mortgage payment, monthly insurance payment, and pension payment are all examples of annuities. The frequency of payment dates can be used to classify annuities. Payments can be made on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual, or other regular basis. Annuities can be calculated using mathematical function known as annuity function. Why we use annuity? Depending on lifestyle needs, they can give you with a lifetime or guaranteed income, a way to provide for your loved ones, protection against losing your initial investment, and help with long-term care expenditure, among other things. Annuities provide security, long-term growth, and income in general. You decide how much money you want to make and how much risk you are willing to take. Annuities are a tax-advantaged way to save money until you're ready to start receiving income in retirement. They are frequently used as protection against outliving your retirement resources. Next is company background. The Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia, IRBM, commonly known as HASIL, is one of the Ministry of Finance Malaysia's principal revenue collection organizations. The Inland Revenue Department of Malaysia, also known as the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia, was established on March 1, 1996. The Inland Revenue Board was established under the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia Act 1995 to gain more power, especially in the areas of finance and personnel management, to improve the quality of tax administration.
So let's have a look at the question. Nuha runs a spa business in Malaysia and registered tax under CP500. Her revised tax installment is 100,000 ringgit and 10% of the interest is subject to tax penalty and needs to be paid to IRBM compounded 6 bi-monthly payments for 5 years starting from March 2022. The first question is, calculate the 6 bi-monthly payment. Second question, calculate the future value of this annuity at the end of 1 year. The third question is, if Nuha fails to remit the tax installment after the deadline, which is after 30 days from the date payable, on the first 2 payments, how much does she has to pay on the third bi-monthly to settle the accrued payment? And how much of interest does she need to pay? Fourth question is, if Nuha decided to pay off her tax payable immediately after making the fourth payment, calculate the amounts that needs to be settled.
Question 1, we need to calculate the periodic payment. Hence, by using data collected above, we need to find R using present value formula. Present value formula is A equals to R in the bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I. So, insert the value which is A equals to 100,000 equals to R 1 minus 1 plus 0.10 which is the rate, and over 6 is the m to the power of negative 30. Negative 30 is m times t. T is the year, over 0.10 over 6. So for R, you will get RM 4,262 ringgit and 96 cents. For question 2, we need to calculate the accumulated future value at the end of the year. Based on the answer in the first question and data above given, we need to find S, which is the future value using the future value formula. So future value formula is S equals to R in bracket 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 over I. So S equals to R, we got the answer from the question 1, which is 4,262 ringgit and 96 cents. And in bracket 1 plus 0.10 over 6 to the power of 30 minus 1 over 0.1 over 6, and so for the future value we will get RM 164,194 ringgit and 12 cents. Question 3 is a special case of missing few payments. Since the rate of late payment penalty is given, we can calculate the up-to-date latest payment, and this question this question for special case will be using present value formula, and the unpaid is 3. So the formula is S n equals to R in bracket 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 over I. So S3 equals to the amount just now, R is 4,262 ringgit 0.96 cent. In bracket 1 plus 0.10 over 6 to the power of 3 minus 1 over 0.10 over 6. So the answer for S3 is RM 13,003 ringgit and 21 cents. So for question 4, question 4 is a special case of paying off debt immediately. We know that total compounded by monthly is 30. Hence the new n is 30 minus 4 equals to 26. Using this new n, we need to find the present value, the new present value of annuity. So the formula is A6 equals to R in bracket 1 minus 1 in bracket 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I. So A6 equals to 4,262 ringgit 0.96 cents in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus 0.10 over 6 to the power of negative 26 over 0.10 over 6. So the answer for R, the new present value of annuity is R equals to RM 89,352 ringgit 0.32 cents.
Last but not least, in conclusion, with the assist of annuity plan, CP500 is able to provide installment plan to the public by understanding the annuity method. Every year in February, the Inland Revenue Board (IRB) will send out I-Form CP500 to taxpayer. From CP500 is an IRBM issued tax installment plan for taxpayer with income other than work income such as company income, rental income, and royalties. Taxpayer will also receive letter detailing the amount and due date that needs to be paid. Alright, from the installment plan, you can pay it gradually without having to worry about a hard amount of tax that needs to be paid. For example, one can simply open a spa and attract many customers and generate more income without having to worry about the hard amount of tax payment that needs to be paid in lump sum. Moreover, IRBM also made the right decision to introduce CP500 to the taxpayer. This is due to the fact that it can prevent taxpayer from committing fraud through tax avoidance. Hence, it is undoubted that both annuity and introduction of CP500 by IRBM is a no-lose for both IRBM and the public.